Well, what do I hear? Here comes the mud. Whoop, whoop. Who is it, Dwight? Looks like Dwight today, huh? Ah, don't run me over. Don't run me over, bud. I gotta work.
Too much paperwork.
I gotta work today. Got him right in there, Big Biscuit. Oh boy, we're sinking. Over to business. Uh-oh. Leaving some divots in the yard. Pretty soft. It's been raining. Circle T, baby. Ready mix division. Oh, look at that. That's gonna make life so much less difficult. Give me about a 5.5, Dwight. That hook, you wire mesh police. I'm gonna hook the wire with this hook right here. Pull it right out. Don't arrest me today, wire mesh policeman. Don't arrest me. Hook the wire up. We don't want the wire mesh police getting us on the boat.
He's trying to run you over.
Run me over, go ahead.
I don't like how wet this is.
Come on, buddy, really?
I really don't.
What happened?
I'd love to tell you it was my fault because I'll take the blame. It's not.
What can we do?
I'll look at it. Let's take a look at it.
Want to pour it in there? Give me a little bit of it. Better than I can want it.
You want me to beat it up for a minute?
Let's get it in there. Get it in there.
Alright.
They gotta get better though. They gotta get better over there. Hey guys, Bondo here. So we're pouring out this concrete apron on this pole barn, and you can see the concrete was a little bit wetter than what we asked for. I asked for a 5.5 slump, but Dwight said it came right from the plant like this, so wasn't a lot we could do. It had a little water reducer in it, and it's got fibers in it, and it should be. We shouldn't have any problem with it. It was just, I'd like to work with it a little thicker than this. But it laid down quick, but it was took a lot longer to dry than I wanted. But you can see I'm just magging the edges, guys. You got Tuna and Big Biscuit in there with the come-alongs. I call it puddling. They're just puddling the concrete down, which is just raking it out level. And I'm just magging along the building here, guys, getting the fat worked up with my mag and getting it laid down to the line. We snapped the line on the side of that building. And then I'm going to take a 16-foot screed here, and I'm going to give myself a flat line to work off of. I'm going to give myself a wet pad, and the 16-footer here in a minute is going to make sure everything is nice and flat across that doorway, because I don't want a hump there where that doorway is. So that's how we're going to do it. Well, that's me going to get the 16-footer. Here I come with the 16-footer. I'm just going to lay it in there. See how I'm kicking the concrete up against it, so I got something to pull along. Me and Biscuit pulled it down. Now I got a nice flat area there, guys, to work off of. Now I'll get the shorter screed stick. I think it's like a 7-footer or whatever, and I'm just gonna screed along, kind of kicking my footprints in as I go. The boys are behind me. Jason's just right behind me, keeping everything level, kind of helping me out, but. This was a piece of cake here, guys, because it was, a higher slump it's definitely easier to work with. So after that, guys, we got this fireplace pad that we're pouring here, and we're just dumping the concrete right in it, and just letting it flow down in there, and then I'll jump in and kind of do the same thing. This is about a foot thick, maybe 14 inches thick, this pad, and this is going to hold that fireplace up on his pavilion right there. And on the next video that I do, you'll see we're going to pour a pad in this pavilion, and then we'll start the fireplace. We're going to do the fireplace next year, but we got some rebar there, guys. You can see we're dropping rebar in there. I had some bent pieces that we're putting in the corners. Then we had some straight pieces. You can see I'm just kind of poking them in there, and then I'm putting them in as I'm going out so I don't walk on them. And you can see Tuna there, he's laying it down with his mag. Jay grabbed a screed stick, probably like a 12 footer. And we're just going to screed this thing off, guys. And we've done a lot of work for this guy here. His name's Frank, and he lives probably 4 miles from me. But he's always having us come over and do work for him. And we put concrete in his whole driveway pretty much. We haven't finished the whole job yet, but we've been doing his driveway in sections. And we're gonna do this pavilion here, and we did sidewalk behind his house. I poured his garage floor in about probably 6-7 years ago. So this guy's gave us a lot of work. So you've probably seen some of my videos over at his house, but that's the title of the videos, small jobs, big money. Well, that's what I mean by that. Take these small jobs and they lead into bigger jobs, guys. And if you do good work, it's going to go both ways. Some of the bigger jobs, you're going to end up getting small little jobs like sidewalks and stuff after. So just keep doing good work and you'll have all the work you can handle. That's what I put this video together for.
Every rock! Every rock! Look at that! How many figures in that thing?
That's happened to me a couple times in my life.
Woo! It's a win!
A couple times in my life.
Really? It's a win. I've had that happen quite a few. Hopefully we caught that on video.
I'm usually short 2 wheelbarrows or have a couple rocks.
Yeah, we used every rock on that one, guys. We are gonna let that dry up a little. That was a little wet from what I like. I asked for 5.5 slump. That came right from the plant at about a 6.5, 7. But they do have a little plasticizer in there, so she'll be good. So we're gonna let that buck up a little bit. I'm not sure if I got it all on camera, screeding that off. And we're gonna both load it here in a little bit. But we used every single bit of that concrete at 6 yards. Good day.
Uncle John said he was going to meet me there, and then he just ended up going straight to camp. So I stopped there, had a beer, and then was about to leave. Matt shows up. Matt from up at camp.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, your uncle should be here any minute." So I go and had another beer. And finally, I'm like, "Fuck this, I'm going to camp."
Still a little soft, huh, Jay?
Ground out here is a little bit softer.
Yeah. Sinking in the mud here. It's been almost 3 hours on this pour and it's still really soft. Because we just grooved it. We put these grooves in here with a groover and they went in real easy. Usually you can't groove it that long. You can't wait that long to groove it. So that shows you how soft this concrete was, how wet it was when we poured it. Not super happy with it. Laying down the edges. So Biscuit's laying down the edges, and then I'm gonna just go behind them with the mag and kind of take that lip off of there.
Take the fat
Guys,
line
take that fat line out of there. The fat line. Let it stiffen up a little bit. That's what we're doing there. Just turn your trowel like that. And take that line out of there. And I like to go back like this and feather it in. Like that. And then we'll actually funny float this middle here where we can't reach. I already did that edge going through there. It's actually a little nicer over here because here you got the shade of the building. She's still pretty wet. You can see that cream, that biscuit's pushing up that cream. See how soft this is still. This is really soft. We poured this over 3 hours ago. It's not hot out today, but it's definitely should be. We should be out of here by now if they didn't soup this concrete up on us.
Oh, it looks like it's getting soft.
In the mud.
Yep. Want me to wash it?
Yeah.
Careful them splatters don't end up on it. Oh, it's so nice. Come on, do that one we were looking for.
This is the one right here we're looking for.
Been waiting for that one all day.
All right. There we go. Woo. There it is, guys. Got this apron done. Took us a little longer than we wanted to, but we got her. She looks nice. Blends in good with this other piece we did a couple years ago. We got his little fireplace pad for him built. It's real muddy right now. Hopefully this dries out. We got some more work to do over here. We did a bunch of stuff over here for this guy. We put all these driveways in for him. This probably looks familiar if you watch my videos. This driveway here, we did this piece last year. I got a video on that. There's not a crack in this thing, guys. Some people said it was gonna crack and yada yada. There ain't one crack in this thing. I looked at it. Looks really good. We did this sidewalk down here with a pad down back. And this year we poured this section. And no cracks or nothing. Looks really good. We did this section too. No cracks. Look at that. It's all about the base underneath there, guys. You gotta have a good base. He's got some crushed limestone puts underneath here. Makes it nice.